Hello and welcome to another episode of Seth Puzzles. Today I will be solving or attempting to solve the Thursday, March 14th, 2024 New York Times crossword puzzle. So let's just get started. Pair on a schooner. What are those? Masts. That's probably it. A schooner will have two masts. Fungus to be. Hurry with your dinner. Player at City Field. A Met. That feels nice. Could that be scientists who notably passed away on 33 down? Hurry with your dinner. You might go on tiptoe while wearing this. A tutu? Tutu. Fungus to be. A spore. Parks carefully. The origin story in Genesis 11, 1 through 9. I don't know. Colorful language. Oh, this has got to be eat up. Scientists who notably. Okay, I don't know. Come back. New Deal org. I don't know. Celebratory seasons. First digit of this puzzle subject. Oh, 3. I see. There's a pi symbol whose next four digits are the number of rows and then columns of the grid. Okay. B-ball. Last in a series. Nth. Oops, that's an H. B-ball. Oops. Parks carefully. Eases in. What some thank God for. Celebratory seasons. Gotcha. Aha. Maybe that's not hoops. B-ball. Celebratory seasons. Gotcha. Aha. What is this? What some thank God for. Abbreviated. Apply as sunscreen. Dab on. You may be thrown by a vaquero. They throw a lasso? But what are they? Like an obelisk at night, maybe. Lit up. Apply. Wait. Hmm. Hmm. Home of the Braves for short. Would that be ATL? Like an obelisk at night. Make even. Tie. Maybe thrown by a vaquero. Like an obelisk at night. Lit up. Origin story in Genesis 11. Not sure. Company that launched the world's first communications satellite. I don't know. Part of 10 down. What was 10 down? Some craft drafts for short. Like an obelisk at night. Maybe this might isn't dab on. Apply as sunscreen. Pat on, rub on. That's probably rub on. Uplit. That's probably what that is. Make even. Tie. What is a vaquero? Throw. Some crafts for short. IPAs. Oh, the Tower of Babel. New Deal organization. I never know what that is. Celebratory seasons. Oh, is it? Oh, ha. Oh, gotcha. Huh. Oh, ho. I don't like that if that's what it is. Oops. Uh, Riata. Scientist who was notably born on 33 down. What is this? Pi Day? An irrational reason to celebrate. Hmm. What's this? Pure, colorful language. Purple. Purple prose. Last in a series. Okay. Mathematician known for the constant E. I don't know. Robert will know that. Carolina NHLers informally. They are the Canes. That's my hometown team. Like the main character in many a horror film, or so they believe. Safe. Hero. Last in a series. No, no can do. 1979 movie. This is Ripley, last survivor of the Nostromo, signing off. Um, is this Alien? Yeah, great movie. Um, like lead or gold. Mathematician. Okay, I don't know that. Like lead or gold. Mario Kart platform. Is that Wii, maybe? Require. Same here. As do I. Mathematician. I don't know. One might center around being unprepared for a test. One might center a nightmare. That would be component in a car suspension system. Okay, let's fill this in. Geocaching necessity in brief. Um, uh, GPS, capture targets, headstone reading, RIP, goes around, legal position in municipal government, starting point for a slippery slope argument, capture targets. Hmm, it's the sign on thing. Tuber that can be candied. A yam, spam, legal position, assistant DA, starting point for a slippery slope argument, gray area, purplish red, something read by a chiromancer. Is that your palm? Actor Shawkat of Search Party. Neighbor of India, Pack. Scientist. Step. Steppen. Oh, step something. Scientist named Step. Oh, Stephen Hawking. Oh, really? That's funny. Purplish red, magenta. Weeks in Spain. Is that Samanas? Relatives of berets. Ursa. Something looks like rain. Brum looks like rain. Spam bots. System that ended in 1917, where the chair of St. Peter could be found in St. Peter's Basilica. I don't know, the nave, what professional tennis has been since 1968. Open era, maybe. Um, Gun lobby group. One might center around being prepared for a test. System that ended in 1917. Tsarism? Could that be it? In Russia? The apps? Okay. Component in a car suspension system. Oh, the sway bar. Took a turn. Went. Where an important call may be directed. Land. No, no. Hmm. What would that be? Get it? See? Oh my gosh. If I could learn how to navigate these things better. Line one. Okay. Direct you. Let me put you on line one. Goes around. Hmm. goes around. Chaos. Big movie star. A-lister. Require. Actor Hawk. Oh, this isn't as do I. Who said courage is knowing what not to fear? Goes around. Same here. As am I. World capital noted for its French colonial architecture. Part of 10 down. Okay, I don't know. Require. Enlist on. Insist on. Insist on. Okay. Goes around. I don't know. Who said courage? I don't know. Comedian and political commentator Bill. Is that Bill Maher? World capital. Oh, Hanoi. So am I. Goes around. Roams. Who said courage? Probably Plato. Okay. Uh, Albert Einstein. What is this? Tum tum. Relatives of berets. Is it tug tug? It looks like rain. Dams? Yeah. Hams. Gams. I don't know that one. So I might have to run that letter. The majority of the characters on TV's seen elsewhere in brief. Are they doctors? Oh, bad dream. Mathematician known for the constant. Bad dream, like letter gold. Dense, like the main character in many a horror film, or so they believe. Um, no, no bueno. Spanish. Company that launched the first something. Uh, alone. Oh, they think they're alone. Last in a series. Last in a series. At all? Euler. Is it a tum? Okay, so at a tug. Uh tum tut tut. Okay. Tams. I didn't know. I've never heard that. A beret is a tam is a hat, but okay, tut tut. Okay, so this is a fun one. Stephen Hawking, um, as the long down here. Pi Day was the theme. You can see the shape of the pi symbol right here in the middle of the clue. So there's pretty cool symmetry across here. Um, Spanners from top to bottom and all the way across the top here, full span. The Tower of Babel, that was nice. Um, what else was interesting that I wasn't sure? At first, I was like, "What's Alistair?" Line one, magenta, Tsarism ended in 1917 with, I guess, the I don't know Bolshevik Revolution or something. Open era. Um, yeah, that's just a thing with tennis. I don't know how I knew that. Insist on gray area. There's Pi Day right there, and then Albert Einstein and Stephen Hawking. Let's see what else was interesting. Bad dream. I should have thought of that sooner. I even said nightmare, so maybe I should have kind of thought on that a little bit more. Riata. I didn't know that, so that must be a more specific term for like a lasso or something that a rope that a vaquero would throw. Oh ho. Okay. I don't this is not I'm not a fan of this one. Oh ho. I don't think anyone ever says that. Um or writes it or thinks it. It's always aha or something else, but oh ho, that's I think that was kind of a weak part of the puzzle, but all in all pretty fun. Let's see XW stats. How they're coming in on this one. 910. So I was a little closer than I've been initially, but again, it just came out, so this will probably inch up faster. Everyone's faster, ranking it very easy so far, probably because the theme was kind of pretty obvious. Um, Purple prose. Carl, I don't know if I've heard that phrase, but I'm assuming it means like language that is, um, I don't know, uses foul language maybe. But I'm not sure what else that could mean. So if you know what that means or have heard it before, please put it in the comments. Um, let's look at my stats for Thursday. Thursdays, my best is 11:17, so I was actually pretty close to my best of all time for a Thursday. So I'm guessing this was an easy one because I'm usually a little higher, but it has been getting lower at times. Um, yeah, so back to the puzzle. Again, kind of a pretty fun puzzle. I probably should have come up with these scientists a little sooner, but once they did come in, that really helped a lot. Um, I'm glad I knew sway bar. So that's I've been learning about the parts of suspension because I'm looking to I've up, I've fixed and replaced some of the suspension on my car, and we're going to do my son's Jeep. We're going to lift it and replace all the suspension parts, but probably not the sway bar, but um, that is an important part of car suspension. So it's the part that keeps the car from going like this when you turn too much. It's like if you're doing a sharp turn, you'll notice that your car just kind of sinks down because there's a bar that's pulling on both sides of the suspension that keeps it as one car sinks down as you make a turn on the outside, rather than the car going like this, it sinks down. So that's like my little mini lesson on what a sway bar does, but it's got to be there for the turn stability. So anyway, thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time.